Hi everyone, good morning. It's just gone, oh gosh, I really need to get a clock in here that works all the time. This one that I have is, it switches itself on. Casper is with me again this morning. There he is. There he is, and he's trying to play with my notebook. So I've got my notebook because there's a lot to get through this morning. Some really positive, incredible stuff that I want to share with you guys this morning. And it's about affirmations, intention, goalposts, and momentum. All of these things have had an impact on me in the last 24 hours. And I want to share that with you guys because this stuff is powerful. It is super, super powerful. So let me explain. Affirmations. So you all know by now that I have my little book. For any of the new members that are watching this, I encourage you to go out and buy yourself some sort of notebook that becomes your affirmations journal, your daily notes kind of journal, your to-do list journal, just somewhere to jot things down when they come to mind. And why? Why, I hear you ask? This is why. So this is my everything book. This is my everything journal. I have my affirmations in here. I have my business ideas in here. I have my next steps in here. Now, yesterday I wrote in it, as part of developing a new program that I'm going to be offering quite soon, Fast Track Success. Now, when I wrote that, I had a completely different idea of what that meant. It was, it was to do with what I wanted to offer people in the program. But I wrote it down and I went, okay. This morning, less than 24 hours later, I had a phone call, a Skype call with someone. And we were talking and they showed me and told me a way to fast track the process I'm going through now. I wrote it in this book thinking that's something that I need to develop to be able to offer people. And there it was. 24 hours later after I wrote it, it happened for me. Affirmations. In the positive, as though it has already happened. I wrote it down on the side of the page. Fast Track Success. It happened. Intention. A lot of people kind of poo-poo this idea of intention. I used to. This is why I'm rubbing my eye. Look inside yourself, Adele. I never really believed that it was that important, and it is. You have to set your intention about what you want out of life and what you expect to happen in your life. Here's a really small example of that. I was supposed to meet with someone for coffee this morning at 8 o'clock at Summerhill. And it had been arranged a couple of weeks ago. It was someone that I used to work with at a company many years ago. And, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I ran into you. Oh, wow, this is amazing. And yeah, let's get together for coffee. Now, as it turns out, I work in Summerhill twice a week. And she attends a clinic there as well twice a week. So we went, yeah, okay, well, that's the date. And hi, Nicole. Hi, Kelly. It was said a couple of weeks ago and I went, oh, that's great. It's going to be really good to catch up. And as the time got closer and closer, I went, oh, yeah, no, that's tomorrow, meaning that's today. I was thinking this yesterday. And I was walking around yesterday afternoon going, I don't really want to go. Why do I not want to go? I don't want to go because I don't think she's ready to hear what I have to say. And if she's not ready to hear what I have to say, then what am I going to say? Am I going to bullshit? Am I going to do the small talk thing that is that surface stuff that I'm really not very good at? I'm really not. Honestly, I'm not. And I went, I don't know. What am I going to do? It was also a case of, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, I start work at Summerhill today at 1:30. So I would have had to go to Summerhill for 8 o'clock, come back home, and then go back to Summerhill at 1:30. Now, that entire process would have been probably about 2 hours out of my day. And I kept thinking, but I'm I'm at a really, really critical turning point here, and I don't really want to spend 2 hours of my day with someone who doesn't want to hear what I've got to say. Anyway, and that kept spinning through my head. Kept spinning. About 4, or just after I posted the happiness video yesterday afternoon, I went back, put the phone down, went and checked it, and there it was. A message from her saying that she couldn't make it because she wasn't well. And I went, huh, there you go. I didn't want to go. And I kept saying, I really don't want to go. I'm not going to back out because, you know, I do like to try as much as I possibly can to stick to my word. And sometimes I've got to fight my own demons on that. But I really didn't want to go. And I don't have to. I didn't actually have to do anything for that to happen. I set the intention unintentionally that I didn't want to go. So I don't have to go. I get to spend 2 hours this morning doing something that I really, really, really want to do, which is developing stuff for you guys and not talking to someone that doesn't want to hear what I've got to say. Pretty cool. The next part of today's post is about goalposts. This one can seriously send you in a spin. Because here's the thing about goalposts once you get going. Those little buggers keep moving. It's in line, it's in sight, you're about to kick the goal, and then someone moves the goalpost. And you go, oh, geez, I was just about to get there. I was just about to get there. And you went and moved it. And that's a good thing. That's a really, really, really good thing. If you climb a mountain and you get to the top of that mountain and then you look around and you go, there's a whole freaking Swiss Alps in front of me. Perhaps your instant reaction is, I've just climbed this freaking mountain and there's another 20 mountains out there. That's a knee-jerk reaction. Oh my God, I did all this work and now there's still more to do. A thought-provoking reaction, an intention-setting reaction would be, I've climbed this mountain and look at all the opportunities I now have ahead of me. Whew. I got the goosebumps going on. God, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. And that leads me to the last bit of today's video, and that is momentum. And that is Casper at the door because the boys, Andre and Hugo and Toby, have just come back from their morning walk. And he wants to go and play with them. So I'm just going to open the door for him. Look, there he is. Ready? Casper, you going to say hello? No, he just wants out. He just wants out and the boys want in. Okay, so the last... and everyone has their reality. This is my reality. My beautiful boys who come in and say hello every morning. Hi, baby. Hi. Hey, Toby. Momentum. Don't stop the momentum. Don't kick against the momentum. If you get to the top of that mountain and you see that there's a whole mountain range in front of you, go with it. If you get halfway up the mountain and you see, there's a track and that track is calling you for whatever reason, go there. Look at it. Investigate what it's about. It may send you on a different trajectory than you originally thought. So what do I mean by that? When I had my awakening in August 2013, I went, wow, this is my calling in life. So I'm going to look into this more and I'm going to work out how I can make this my career. So I went and did the course for Kinesiology and Mind-Body Medicine Diploma. And I went, right, so I can now market myself as a kinesiologist. And that's what I'll do my stuff, but I'll market myself as a kinesiologist. And I went, oh, okay, so now I've got to go out and see clients, and that went all beautifully well. And, wow, the next step is I've got to get rooms. And I was stuttering on that. I was like, oh, I don't really want to get rooms. I've got to pay someone else to use their space. And we're not talking little bits of money here. We're talking anything up to 50% of what I could earn from a client, I would have to give to someone else. And I went, I'm kicking against that. I don't like that idea. I know I've got to build the business, but I don't like that idea. And I procrastinated and I procrastinated. And I went, I've got to have an answer to this. There has got to be an answer to this. And then I ran across my business group. And there was the answer. Now, as I go through the process I'm going through, the goalpost may move again. And that's okay, because that means there's another opportunity. I've gotten to the top of that mountain, and there's the mountain range, ready for me to scale whichever one I want. So they're my thoughts for today. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm Adele Atton. I have to start doing this spiel because we've got so many more new members joining the group. My name is Adele Atton. I am an intuitive healer, and I'm the principal at your healing path. Welcome to Dare to Be Authentic, and I really welcome you on your journey, on your path to authenticity. Have a great day. Bye.